AWeber has been running email servers since 1998. To stay relevant today, this 27-year-old giant has bolted modern AI and native e-commerce directly onto its legacy architecture. If you are running a small business right now, you face a practical bind. You need sophisticated email funnels to capture and keep customers, but you do not have the hours required to sit down and actually build them. AWeber markets its current platform as the solution to that exact problem. They promise an all-in-one ecosystem designed to automate your setup using pre-built workflows. But there is a sharp contrast between what the marketing pages promise and what you actually agree to in their service agreement and e-commerce terms. You are choosing between setting up a marketing machine that essentially runs itself or accidentally triggering a strict violation that gets your account instantly terminated without a refund. We must look past sales copy, analyze the tools they actually provide, map out who it will support and who it will actively ban. Choosing the wrong platform wastes that $79 subscription while introducing legal liability and an operational bottleneck into your daily workflow. Let's test this out with our first scenario: a content creator or blogger who needs to launch a new campaign today. AWeber connects its drag-and-drop landing page builder directly to an AI writing assistant. Instead of starting from scratch, you use that integrated pipeline to outline, draft, and deploy a full email capture sequence in fewer hours. The trade-off here is a risk of content homogenization. The creator saves time, but risks losing their authentic brand voice if they deploy the AI copy without active editing. Speed of creation hurts your business if it erodes audience trust. AWeber's AI features are a rough draft accelerator, but they cannot replace your actual voice. Our second scenario evaluates the platform for digital product sellers and Etsy shop owners focused on recovering lost revenue. AWeber offers native e-commerce capabilities by integrating directly with Stripe. This integration lets you activate 90% build automations, triggering abandoned cart follow-ups and cross-sell emails. Once activated, the system passively chases down lost sales and drives up customer lifetime value. That sounds ideal until you read the strict guidelines laid out in their e-commerce terms of service. AWeber explicitly states that they function purely as a data processor. They assume zero legal or financial liability for your transactions. Every operational obligation is forced onto you. You are responsible for tax withholding, order fulfillment, handling refunds, and maintaining Stripe's PCI compliance. AWeber provides a frictionless marketing mechanism to automate your sales, but it transfers 100% of the legal and financial burden directly onto your shoulders. To support those sales operations, AWeber connects to over 750 external tools, including platforms like Shopify, PayPal, and WordPress. If you already have a scattered business setup with another provider, AWeber offers a free migration service to handle the technical friction of moving your lists and data over to their servers. But that welcoming onboarding experience contrasts sharply with the strict mathematical realities of their free trial tier. The trial imposes rigid constraints, capping you at sending 10 to 12 times your total subscriber count per month. Hit that limit, and your trial ends immediately. Their free tier is strictly a sandbox for testing out their automation logic. Any legitimate audience growth or active campaign scaling will force you straight into a paid plan. That brings us to the most unyielding aspect of the entire platform: AWeber's zero-tolerance service agreement regarding how you source your audience. The terms are absolute. Importing purchased leads, using co-registration safe lists, or deploying scripts to subscribe visitors are strictly prohibited. Violating these rules results in the immediate termination of your account, with zero possibility of a refund. It gets worse. If your spamming activity causes any service interruptions on their end, AWeber will penalize you with a $50 per hour billing charge until service is restored. They enforce this for a very practical reason. By ruthlessly purging bad actors from their servers and denying them access, AWeber protects its own IP reputation, which ensures high email deliverability rates for the users who play by the rules. AWeber operates as a highly protected walled garden. It strongly rewards slow, organic audience building, while actively punishing anyone looking for a growth-hacking shortcut. Utilizing AWeber means sacrificing the ability to cut corners in exchange for a highly automated, legally compliant marketing suite. Let's look at the scenario match matrix to see which business models actually align with this architecture. For the organic creator, like bloggers and YouTubers, AWeber earns a passing grade. The setup speed and integrated AI assistance give you back the time you need to focus on producing content. The e-commerce hustler also gets a passing grade. Digital sellers benefit from the frictionless Stripe integration and the automated abandoned cart recovery, provided they are prepared to handle the underlying tax and fulfillment liabilities. But for the cold marketer, the platform is a dead end. Outbound sales teams and anyone relying on scraped or purchased leads will completely fail the compliance check. You must avoid this tool entirely. As a final warning, AWeber bans specific categories of business across the board, specifically prohibiting sex-related merchandising and the unauthorized collection of sensitive personal data. AWeber is not a quick lead generation tool. It is a powerful, long-term retention engine built exclusively for businesses willing to earn their audience the hard way.